As I'm recording this at the end of November 2024, this week I had a conversation with a few friends about some of the goals and things that we want to achieve throughout the next year. And truth be told, these conversations will start to frequent you, me, and everyone else in the upcoming weeks, as most people will start sharing things that they want to basically achieve throughout the next year. But as we all know, most people don't end up managing to stick with these promises that they make for themselves. This was the case also with a few friends. They've actually were saying that they're going to do stuff, but I know deep down that these guys would not even manage to go beyond February, because this is how it's been for them for the last few years. They said they're going to do something, they start with all the motivation in January, and then by February they lost it all and they lose progress or momentum. And you're probably in the same boat as well, as in I was in the same boat as well. And truth be told, I think that the only thing that makes a big difference around this whole concept, it lies within the confidence and self-confidence. Motivation is bullshit, like straight out. Motivation will not get you to the end of the year to achieve your goals. Most of the days where I wake up, I don't feel like doing anything, or I don't feel like doing what I set out to do. For example, I'm recording this video at 5 a.m. in the morning on a Saturday morning. I didn't feel like doing it, but here I am because it has to get done. Truth be told, I think this is one of the most important things that matters when it comes to achieving your goals. It's about setting goals and sticking to them. Why? Because this thing builds up self confidence throughout yourself. So think about it. In the beginning of this year, if you scroll back to my videos and you go around the videos around December, November, there's a video titled something about 2024, like things I want to do in 2024. I have achieved what I set out to achieve this year. Like, I've achieved everything that I set out I want to work for. So if I mentioned that I want to clean out my diet, I went out, did the carnivore diet for 9 months, and I did that. If I set out to network more, I did that, and I'm still doing that. If I set out to do any other like work related stuff, I went out and did that. And what this does is it builds trust with yourself. It builds trust throughout your speech, because when you say something, you know that you're going to go out there and mean it. If I say I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m., I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m., regardless if I feel like or not. As hard as that might be, it's the discipline throughout my speech that will get me out of bed in the morning. Because it's very easy for me to say, screw it, today is Saturday, let me just sleep for another 2 hours. But no, if there's work that needs to get done, we will wake up at the time we set out to wake up. And if you notice that most people, this trait in them is missing. And this is what it's all about. Most people say they're going to wake up at 5 a.m., but when the alarm goes off, they end up oversleeping. And what this does is you start to not trust your word. So if you say something, you stay like, yeah, whatever. Because when you build trust with yourself, others will start to notice that you don't take yourself like a joke and you treat yourself very seriously. And that is what helps me find trust and confidence in what I do. Because what I say I'm going to do, I go out and do it. And even when it comes to business, if you say you're going to do something, stick with it. Full stop. Don't promise false expectations and these kinds of things. With that being said, I mean, this is just a quick thought video. I really did not feel like shooting this video, but here I am doing what I set out to do. When I said this year that I want to shoot more YouTube video, I think around February or March, I want to produce or shoot one video per week. We shoot one video per week, as hard as that might be. So this is what I'm out to do, and this is what my mission is. It's about showing you guys that, first of all, it's achievable throughout simple actions, and second of all, everyone can do what I'm doing. Like, I'm no special person or whatever. I just basically have vision, have goals, have discipline, and I carry myself with respect wherever I go. And that's another thing. Like, you have to look up to yourself, because otherwise no one will. So respect yourself, and respect to yourself starts from the small things, from basically here, and what you say as well about yourself. So anyways, without further ado, guys, thank you guys for watching. I wish you all a very good week ahead. Don't forget to let me know any feedback, comments, any video ideas, whatever you have down in the comments. So thank you guys. See you in the next one.